What's up, guys? Back in today with more The Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife. This time with episode 2. It was a really intriguing episode last week. I wasn't expecting the world to be quite so abnormal. It seems like there's aliens, kind of animal people, invisible men. Yeah, just like a really intriguing kind of world that we got here. It was a sweet episode as well. Like the main characters, they're very nice, but wholesome. The little date scene. Ooh, right. Oh shit. A lovely opener. Yeah, I was quite taken aback by it. Just like I was expecting it to be kind of like a normal world with just like one invisible man. But we've just gone full on crazy. Elves as well. Well, the question is, what's not going to be in this show? Why's this song so lovely? Hats off to you. Well, this goes straight on the playlist. That was lovely. I love that song. The visuals are nice as well, but that's one of my favourite opening songs this season. I think that captured the vibe perfectly. Ding dong, ding dong. Elf Garden. Might be a bit overstimulating for you. But yeah, that was lovely. That was. I like that a lot. I don't drink tea or coffee myself. Seems like one of those things when if you get into it, you never get out of it. And it always kind of gave me a bit of an upset tummy. Maybe not upset, but it'd always like go through me like easily. Anything else, bro? Invested. Oh, it's coming. Why are you so invested, bro? How could it not? I mean, that's the one thing about this show that I just find quite intriguing. Just the title of it, "Soon to be wife." Look at him back there. Soon to be wife. Like, I mean, I don't. I'd say like that's a bit of a spoiler, but it's like, I mean, I guess it's kind of got like I think everybody knows it's. I mean, the title gives it away, but yeah, everybody knows it's going that way, so it's not like a spoiler title, but it is like it's not a soon to be wife yet. The title's not entirely accurate yet. Might spoil a bit where it goes in the future, if you know what I'm saying. Like again, it's not. I wouldn't say it's like a usual like they spoiled like the end of One Piece or something. It's like it's not to that level. It's not to that kind of dramatic degree. But we're just like they're nowhere near getting married. I don't think. Maybe it's a translation thing. Some titles get way lost in translation from their Japanese titles sometimes. Beautiful nails. How do you manage to do that? Okay. How do you manage to cut your nails to the right length when you can't see them? I guess you can maybe just like feel where they are. Maybe it's a case of like maybe he can see himself, but nobody else can. Like, how do you know this is not going to turn into an ugly bastard anime? I've never watched an ugly bastard genre of anime, but the novelty of that, it seems like it would stop being fun quite quickly. But just the concept is quite fun to me. The whole premise of your show is that it contains an ugly bastard. I mean, would you call Mushoku Tensei an ugly bastard anime? Maybe. Ooh, bit of a bond. Spies or villains? Yeah. If you're ever struggling to get a villain in your action movie, just hire a British guy. What you tend to see. So how do you know where you're? Another interesting is like, how do you know where you're peeing? Probably. I mean, we saw the liquid go through him last episode, but then again, we'd be able to see the pee in his belly if we could see the pee. So I'm guessing his pee's invisible as well. That must be a nightmare. Also, I guess he just sits down. Probably the safest thing. Asking the need to know questions right here. I am, aren't I? My pace. Oh, yeah. Okay. You'll stay up, so that like straight up to her. You just keep those thoughts to yourself. That looks nice. I like that one. That's a bit of a fancy one. That one, rich girl vibe, but nice looking. Yeah, phone to describe it. Do you know another interesting question? How would a blind person like without any help? Because I imagine a lot of the time they get help or have people buy them clothes. I wonder how a blind person would dress themselves if they had to go fully on kind of touch and every other sense other than vision, and they would have no one helping them to tell them what they look like or what the clothes look like. I wonder what that person would dress up like. I'm thinking even like an absolute mess or something like actually quite cool. Then maybe they have a better sense of things without sight, as weird as that sounds. I also saw a viral post about this anime the other day. People saying about how generic these romances are with. I can't remember what it said, but it was like kind of being a little bit hateful about this genre of show, about the girl being like totally helpless or something, and that being like a male fantasy. And I don't know, I just kind of thought that was a bit weird. Like the whole point of the show is not that she's some helpless girl that has to rely on our main character. It's that she's pretty awesome in despite of not being able to see and lovely and yeah, I don't know. From a male perspective, I don't really get that. I mean, from a female perspective, I guess I could see how you might think, and there probably maybe is some people out there who just like watch it for that reason, just to see a helpless girl, and so on and so forth. But that's a pretty negative way of looking at very wholesome show like this. Fine. This guy fawns over everything. What's up with this guy? He loves everything. So he's like 100 years old at least, and he still looks like he's 15. It's elves for you, isn't it? What is going on here? Some kind of sinister plot. I almost forgot that this is a detective agency. I gotta appreciate this guy. Yeah, you gotta appreciate just how fucking lively this guy is, no matter what. Oh god, who's this? It's a hooded villain. Oh no. Hey, nice, nice. He's naked. No, he's not. Well, were you here the whole time? Okay. So I kind of had a suspicion. I don't know why he asked that question of like you here alone so ominously like that, but I had a feeling he wasn't actually. Oh, they're all elves. What have you guys been doing? I thought he was like a red herring, but no, they're all fucking. That's her dad. He looks 15 as well. But yeah, okay. It's a racist. Like racist elves. Maybe it's more of a dad boyfriend type thing. Actually, it's also just as animalistic sometimes. A bit of both, perhaps. A bit of racism, a bit of yeah. I remember the dark elf from Dungeon Meshi. Cool. She was beautiful. Yeah, I bet it would. I bet it would. I wonder. I know. What would that be like as well? I mean, like Vision. I don't know. I've felt. I don't know about you guys. Probably a common thing, but I when you do like try and go to sleep after like a night out or something, it's been years for me. And you're really drunk, you just start spinning and you feel sick when you close your eyes and trying to sleep. Like you're fine when you're up and about, and then when you get back down, it's like oh, you're sick now, head's spinning. That would not be a nice feeling if you felt like that the whole time you were drunk. If you were blind. Kurayami restaurant. Kurayami. So I know Yami means darkness. Is that pitch darkness? Kurai? I don't know. Tea? Oh no, I can't leave the taxi waiting. What a gentleman. Sumi Masai. I think she mixed sorry and good night. Sumi Masai. That's actually a nice little combination, Sumi Masai. Excuse me and good night. Is that an actual Japanese saying? I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Oh, this is a romantic setting, isn't it? Probably not great for the waiters to not be able to see like this, but romantic setting. Like the ground level is pretty dark. It'd be struggle to see if there's any like bags or anything on the floor, and you might trip over. Oh, we're in pitch darkness now. I mean, not too much different for her, but yeah. Welcome to my world, bitch. Freddy Krueger quote over here. Oh, so this is actually like the deal of the place to eat blind. That's a pretty cool concept, actually. I quite like that. I wouldn't say I'm a picky eater, but sometimes things can look a bit like, oh, I wouldn't want to eat that just off base how it looks. So this might like open your horizons a little bit. Oh no, what's going on with him? Is he nervous? Did he eat something? It's heart. What's going on here? Smell. I can smell the poo from here. On that point, that would be a bit of a nightmare going to the toilet for her, wouldn't it? The extra better smell she has. So what happened here? Nice. Yeah, apologies, but what happened to him there? I think I saw him like hold his heart. I can't remember what the original Invisible Man had. The original Invisible Man movie from like the early 1900s. I forget exactly when it was, but the Universal one. I think he had some kind of like condition or something, some kind of medical like big issue, but I don't really know. Maybe I'm thinking about something else. Oh, was he afraid of the dark? That what that was? I thought Japanese and their tests of courage. That's something like I'm not sure I've ever heard that about any other culture about these tests of courage. It's pretty much just being a delinquent teenager for a small period for these Japanese kids, isn't it? How this is my everyday. They got lost in the woods. I bring this up before, but one time when I was out with my friends smoking weed, like 14 years old, went to a woods and I dropped my glasses somewhere in the woods, and I actually found them. I actually backtracked almost perfectly, like without any kind of wasted time to my glasses, while stoned as hell. and that amazed me. I don't think anyone believed me. And then that same night, the police caught us all. Obviously, we were young, so nothing happened. They just took our stuff away. Seems like it. But it wasn't like pitch dark outside, is what I will say about that. There's like quite a bit of moonlight. I was just glad I didn't use my glasses. God, really grabbing hard right there. Actually, really picks up on the little things. You are a detective. I should be pretty good at it. Maybe that's why I became a detective. Probably, yeah. I imagine that probably did shape. I mean, it seemed to still have massive effect on him. So yeah, it probably has shaped the rest of his life in a way, hasn't it? We kiss. We hold hands. Yeah, she's always thinking about it. It seems like, doesn't it? I was about to say that. I didn't really want to because I. Because yeah, but she's always thinking about their potential of them going back to each other's place and having sex. I suppose you would be really quite worried about that as a blind person, wouldn't you? About having sex with someone. Do you know what? Now I think about it, probably not. I mean, you'd be worried about it, but it wouldn't be too. I don't think it'd be too bad because you can. There's a lot like to feel, if you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of feel to it. Just might have to be a bit careful, I guess. But yeah, another lovely episode. Another lovely episode. And some elves we see here. Hopefully, we see a bit more of them in the future. I like these guys, especially the dark elf. I think he was quite fun. The ending is really lovely as well, isn't it? We did see this last week, didn't we? But yeah, I think they nailed the opening ending. It's also quite funny. You think the tones are quite like opposite. You think the opening tone would be the tone of the ending, and vice versa, because the ending's a bit more upbeat and the opening's a little bit more kind of somber. But I like them both. I like them both a lot. I definitely add them both to my playlist as soon as I get a chance. Might take a couple weeks for them to get on YouTube, but yeah, another really good episode. Like I said, like this little dark elf stuff here. Can't lie to you guys, I'm still not really 100% sure what's going on there, but it was a fun little segment with them. I like these two, and I hope to see more of them in the future. And lovely little date here. Really interesting concept. But it's also like really interesting how, ironically, he's kind of scared of the dark from his childhood trauma, and he's gonna like his whole life, like that. His job is like looking for things, like you could almost say being lost in the dark, looking for something. It's very kind of similar to that trauma. His job, the girl, he's an out girlfriend, I think. Her whole deal is literally being in the dark 24/7. So, yeah, it's amazing just how kind of surrounded by darkness he is in a sense, isn't it? Very ironic. But yeah, lovely episode. Some really cute moments yet again. Really liking the show so far. And as I said earlier, a bit sad to see it was kind of bastardized on a few posts I've been seeing online lately. Like, how can you hate on this show? It's really cute and heartwarming. I don't really get it. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to